Good morning. Whew. It's about 7:40. Left the Unicoi Gap shelter a little while ago. And it's about 30 degrees right now. Went down to 27 last night. Everything I was wearing yesterday is frozen. So I'm hiking in my sleeping clothes, which I don't prefer to do, but I'm gonna go on Audible. Instead of doing 15 today, I'm gonna do just under 10. Get to Unicoi Gap, get a shuttle to Hostel Around the Bend, which is where I was scheduled to stay tomorrow night. I'll stay there tonight, get shuttled back there tomorrow morning and try to do a 17-mile slack pack tomorrow. It's supposed to pour rain all day. We'll see what I'm going to do about that, but interesting night in the shelter. I'll tell you about that after I get up this hill to start, but we're on our way. Let's go. Here's a little look at the trail. About a mile up from Unicoi Gap shelter. View out there. If it wasn't so cloudy, you could see the sun. Nice quiet morning. It's supposed to warm up today. I think they're 50s. Probably should have just bit the bullet and put my frozen clothes on, but if I get to that hostel tonight, I can do all of it in laundry and clean up my sleep clothes. So, I'll tell you about the shelter experience in a minute. You can go up this little rise up here and then do that. Okay, who wants to hear about all the fun in the hostel last night? I use that term a little sarcastically. So we ended up squeezing 9 people in a 7-person shelter, plus a dog. So we had 8 of us sleeping elbow to elbow, kind of perpendicular to the entrance of the shelter, and then one guy sleeping horizontal across a couple of people's feet down the other side from where I was. And the dog was kind of below the feet of the person sleeping next to me. Yeah, he was her dog. And, everybody's nice people. I mean, all fun. It was so funny. The guy to my left, as everybody's getting settled in, he keeps going, you don't snore, do you? Yeah. Is anybody going to snore here tonight? And he, didn't have earplugs, so he cut a couple pieces off his sleeping pad, his foam sleeping pad, to try to make earplugs. Well, 6 of the 9 people in there were snoring last night, including him. His head was no more than 18 inches from my ear, and he started at about 10:45 and snored all night. A couple points I thought he was gonna go into sleep apnea, need a CPAP or something. It was unbelievable. So I was not a happy camper. But, that's gonna happen. People are gonna snore. Nothing you can do about that. But 4:45 in the morning, he wakes up, and the other guy that he sort of met, I don't think they were hiking together, but they were definitely hanging out when I got there. And this woman that showed up late, so I think he was in his mid-30s. The other guy was in his mid-20s, and I think I heard her say she was 29. And they hit it off when they all first got there, or when I got there, they were there. And they were vaping in the shelter. I'm like, oh, whatever. But then 4:45 in the morning, they wake up and they all start having a conversation. I'm like, what the hell? If you're going to start talking, get up and go. That lasted for a half an hour. I think they finally went back to sleep. They got up and got on the road about 6:30. As soon as they got on the road, I got up and used the space that they were in to pack my stuff up. But I thought that was kind of poor shelter etiquette, and I was happy to hear a couple of the other folks comment before I left it. They heard them talking and didn't think that was cool either. So I don't know. Last couple shelter experiences have not been the best for me, between the Ensign Cowell shelter up in Maryland and this one. I might be using my tent a little more than I thought I was gonna, just to have some quiet space. So we'll see. I feel much better now. I got a couple protein bars in me. Trail is good. Got the first climb out of the way. It's not gonna be a big long day today, so we'll check in a little bit later. See ya. Holy cow. The sun is coming out. Look, there it is. You can see it. First time in a couple days. That's good for the spirits. Definitely still having a little hangover from shelter last night. Trying to shake off that episode. So we're gonna play Would You Rather. So today's is, would you rather be a world-class oboist, so you are one of the best in the world at playing the oboe, which is, I think, a woodwind, or would you rather be an Olympic medalist in curling? You know, the little game with the things you slide on the ice and the brooms and stuff like that. So which would you rather be? One of the best in the world in an oboe, one of the best in the world at curling? Think about that for a little while. Ponder that as I crank out some miles here. Well, no fun night in a shelter, just got less fun. I just realized that I left my shorts in the shelter, which is a bite in the butt. I had a pair of glove liners in one of the pockets, and yeah, I just went to switch out of my sleeping pants with my rain pants over top, and said, you know, it's warm up enough, I can put my shorts on. Pulled all the wet, frozen stuff out of my pack, and no shorts. That's no bueno. So I guess it makes it even better that I'm gonna try to have a short day, get picked up at Unicoi Gap, go to around the bend shelter. I can head into Hiawassee, Georgia, or I think it is, and there's supposed to be a pretty good outfitter there. Might need to find another pair of shorts. Yeah. Mama said there'll be days like these. The song says. And anyway, pressing on without my shorts. First gear casualty of the trip. Here we go. Well, let's go. Whew. Make a pretty good time. Got 2 miles to get to Unicoi Gap. Just got to do this one last little climb coming up to the top of the mountain, and then I think it's like a mile and a half down, maybe 1.2 miles down. Just passed the 3 folks a little bit ago that were chit-chatting in the shelter at 4:45 this morning. They're behind me. They'll probably get down there about the same time. So I get there by noon, which is an hour and 10 minutes. I can catch the free shuttle. Town Hiawassee, Georgia runs a free shuttle. I think it stops there at noon, so I'm hustling to try to make that free shuttle and see if it'll take me to the hostel I'm gonna stay at. We'll check in a bit. Alrighty, coming into Unicoi Gap. See a little shuttle bus down there, so I think I made it in time. It's not even, I think, it might be 11:30 yet. I didn't check before I started videoing. So I'm gonna take that shuttle down into Hiawassee. It stops at the local grocery store. I think it waits there an hour. Maybe I'll pick a few things up. Maybe I'll run over to the outfitter, see about a pair of shorts. Then it'll take me up to the hostel that I'm staying at tonight. And we'll see what that's all about. But in terms of the would you rather question today, and I'll try and show you a little Hiawassee, if I remember, don't forget. But in terms of my would you rather be a world-class oboist or an Olympic level curler, I think I'm going with curling. I love music. Would love to play an instrument. If I was going to play an instrument, I don't think it would be the oboe. And I think I'm just a little bit more athletically inclined than musically inclined, and I think it would be cool to compete in the Olympics. And I'm pretty sure curling, you're on a team, so I think there's chuckers and sweepers. I think they're the positions. So you gotta be, get a team together. I love being part of a high-performing team, and yeah, it'd be great to get a chance to win an Olympic medal. That'd be pretty awesome. So that's my would you rather today, and we'll check in from the grocery store where the outfitter down in Hiawassee, Georgia. See ya. Ingalls grocery store here in Hiawassee. I'm waiting in line to pick up a sub for lunch. I got 12 minutes until I gotta go get the shuttle back to the hostel. Just ran across the street to a gear outfitter, bought a pair of shorts. So I was gonna get this line moving, so I got 12 minutes to get my shuttle. I gotta get a couple more, a little more grocery shopping done. Hopefully we make it. Alrighty, here's the inside of Around the Bend Hostel, or at least one of their main rooms. There's the kitchen, there'll be dinner here. Over there, there's a couple of the guests. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, everybody says hi. They're from all over the place, and you can get some resupply there. And out front, there's a little resupply store too, so it's super cool, really nice. And Gordon and Lisa are the hosts, and looking forward to staying here tonight. All good. So I am staying at another property that Around the Bend has. It's just a mile down the road. This is the house that Gordon and Lisa used to live in, and they got 4 rooms in here. So I was able to snag a private room in here tonight. It's away from the main building and the lounge area and everything, but they're gonna drive me back there for dinner. And I'm not in a room with four other single beds. I got my own room, so there should be no snoring, which makes me much happier and gives me a good night's sleep before I try 17 miles tomorrow in the rain. So I want to be all fed, rested, and in as positive spirits as possible when I go knock that bad boy off. See ya.